Lakers Nation, what is going on? So welcome back to the channel with a new video this morning. It's Miss81 and I'm back. So today we're going to be taking a deep dive looking closely at two amazing, college basketball prospects that are men that did play for the collegiate level. They're at least most likely second round draft prospects, or at least are likely to be drafted. So most likely they're going to be undrafted, and they're at least 23, 24, 25 years of age. So you're hoping that you find a hidden gem or a diamond in the rough that can contribute right away and not, take time to develop for like the next 3 or 4 years. Because when you find a young prospect, for example, like Rocco Zariski, he's 18 years of age, he's 7'3", weighs about 227 pounds. He's a raw prospect that you're going to look to develop for the next 3 or 4 years. So the Lakers are not in a position to develop players. We need guys that can contribute right away, at least be a serviceable or competent rotation piece, especially when you got Luka Doncic in his prime. He's like 25, 26 years of age, and he's going to be here for now, but also for the future. He's a franchise player, and also you got LeBron James. He's going to retire right off into the sunset. So the window's closing. He has, if not 1 or 2 more years left, so I'll maximize that. That's just my personal opinion. But we're going to have to see what the outcome is. Do the Lakers keep that 55th overall pick? Personally, me, I would maybe look for a 6'7", 6'8", athletic, versatile wing. We need athleticism out on the perimeter. That's just my personal opinion. Two-way players, not one-dimensional guys, because that's been our biggest struggle on this team. But also, we need some size at the center position. Two-way size, but that's just my personal opinion. Maybe the Lakers do trade up the second round pick or get a high draft pick, move up in the second round, but I do trust the scouting department. They've done a very good job of getting role guys, not particularly in the first round getting stars. We missed on Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Obviously, we did draft, Lonzo Ball and stuff like that. That didn't really work out, but we did draft Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram. At least they're also caliber players, but when you're talking about that next guy, the Lakers really haven't done that well. You're talking about guys that are role players, like, for example, Josh Hart, Mo Wagner, Max Christie starting to come into his own. He was getting a lot of opportunity for the Lakers in the star lineup this past season after not playing so much time, but he's improving, and you can see it for the Dallas Mavericks after the Los Angeles Lakers traded for him. So I would at least, get some size. That's a need. But that's just my personal opinion. But before getting to the video, guys, and give you guys my thoughts on my opinions on these two college prospects that are amazing, I'd really appreciate if you could like my video so my channel can grow to get it to more people. Really help the community a lot, the algorithm. And also that way you guys can comment, share, and subscribe, man. Just want to say thank you once again for 3K subs. And my next goal is 4K subs. And lastly, turn on the notification bell so you guys get notified for future Lakers content. I pretty much post almost every single day. I do post Lakers content only, so I got you guys covered. And follow my socials, everything you need to know about me, Mr. 81. That's just what my channel is called, but my real name is Trevor. So if you guys do not know who I am, my name is Trevor Fields. Nice to meet you guys. Give me a comment, give me a review, all the good stuff. But I'm not going to waste too much time. And I do want to get into the first, prospect and just, break down his game. So his name is Cardwell. He did play for the University of Auburn Tigers. And he did help his team get into the Final Four in the 2025 NCAA tournament. Fifth-year senior, he's super athletic as hell. Has nice hands and feet, length, mobility, and instincts to excel as an interior and defender. He didn't really put up, crazy stats in college, but he did help his team win many games in the University of, Auburn Tigers. He did average around 5 points per game, shooting 70% from the field, very efficient. 5.1 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 1.4 blocks, 0 point steals, and shooting 50% from three, which he does need to improve his face-up game. Doesn't really take too many threes like that, but at least he's capable to knock it down, 0.1 attempts per game, and shooting atrocious from the free throw line, 32.4% on 1.8 attempts per game, so needs improvement. He did play 38 games, started all 38 games for them, which is a career high. And he did play around 20.3 minutes a night. So he could definitely be a project player that can be a backup center role at the NBA level. He has nice long jump hook. He's a lob threat. His teammates will find him open for the backdoor cut. And he'll slam dunk. And when his teammates pass him the ball, when he's in the dunker spot, he'll be wide open. And he'll stay patient with the ball and put it back. He just won't give up. At least he gives a second effort, because guys tend to, stay with the ball and do give up. You're going to try to say, but he does it, and his teammates will set him open for three, and pretty much he'll knock it down without any hesitation at all. So at least he's confident that he can stretch the floor and sets hard screens for wide open dunks. He's really big. He's very physical. He is 6'11". He does have some weight to him, so he does weigh about 255 pounds. He can jump high as hell. He can block shots. When he does meet his opponent at the rim, he'll pull up from three. He can also make plays for himself, but also for his teammates. He has a nice sky hook. He could jump, fake, and go for a second-hand jam, and has a nice mid-range game. He can rebound well, too. He has a nice motor. He's an energy guy, leading to second-chance points, and he's pretty good at deflecting shots. Now, the next prospect that I do want to talk about is Clifford Omoruyi. He's 23 years of age. He's an older prospect. He did play like 4 seasons for Rutgers. And this past season, he did play for the University of Alabama Crimson Tide, so that was his first year as a fifth-year senior. And looking at his game, studying it, and watching film and the highlights, he's a lob threat. He does finish well above the rim, always inside the basket. He's an interior force, has a high motor, brings that energy, that dog. He does need to extend his, shooting range. Doesn't really take threes like that, but obviously he isn't as big as Cardwell, especially the weight. I mean, Cardwell does weigh 5 more pounds than him, the way they look, but this guy is 6'11", does have the same height, but does weigh about 250 pounds, while Cardwell does weigh about 255 pounds. But he is from Ben City. This guy, Clifford Omoruyi, Nigeria, which is cool. And he does set hard screens as well, and he does clean up the miss, especially when the guy can't finish. So he is projected draft range second round to undrafted, but like I said, I'm not sure if these guys are going to be selected, because when I did some research, they weren't in any mock drafts like whatsoever. So let me know in the comment section, how do you guys feel about today's video? Make sure you guys give me a review and give me some feedback. Do you guys like what I said? Do you think there should have been more film I should have studied? But I did watch some highlights, like I said, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 highlights of their game, and broke it down for you. But we'll see what the Lakers do with that 55th overall pick. And once again, follow my socials, everything you need to know about me. And cheers, and I'm out of your piece.